Hello and welcome to the class English 2. This is Miss Queens from Faculty of Foreign Languages, University of Technology and Education. In our previous lesson, we learned about the word geography. Do you remember the news word from this lesson? There are 8 new words in this lesson, which are desert, island, lake, ocean, rainforest, river, lake, and waterfall. You are very good. How about the grammar? Which grammar point we learned in the previous lesson? Excellent! We learned superlative with adjectives and nouns. So, for adjectives, we use the "est" ending or the most to express the superlative. For example, the sunniest time is from April to July. The best time to visit South Korea is late spring. For nouns, we use the most to express the superlative. For example, China has the most people in the world. So that is about the revision. For more information, you can roll up the site and watch the video lecture of this lesson. Okay, so let's move on to our lesson this week. For this week, we'll learn Lesson D, Natural Wonders. For this lesson, we'll all get on a plane and travel to 7 wonderful places in the world. But before we start the lesson, let's watch a very short video. And while watching the video, could you please count how many places mentioned in the video? Okay, so I want you to watch the video and count the places. Count like how many places in the video. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's watch the video. Welcome back. Is the video interesting? I'm sure it is. So, how many places are there in the video? There are 7 places, right? You're very good. And these 7 places is called 7 natural wonders of the world, or 7 wonders of the natural world. And that is what we are going to learn today. Let's learn the new vocabulary first, okay? For this lesson, we'll learn new adjectives and new nouns. Let's learn new adjectives first, okay? The first word, fascinating. Fascinating. Now, repeat after me. Fascinating. Fascinating. Fascinating means extremely interesting and attractive. The second word, breathtaking. Breathtaking. Now, repeat after me. Breathtaking. Breathtaking. Breathtaking means very exciting or impressive. Let's move on to the new nouns. The first word is canyon. Repeat after me. Canyon. Canyon. This word is border. Repeat after me. Border. Border. Look at the picture. This is what we call a border. You can see? It separates this country with this country. Okay. The next word is called, this one is very easy. You already know that. Mount. Repeat after me. Mount. Mount. The next one is, this one is easy as well. Volcano. Repeat after me. Volcano. Volcano. Next word is called cornfield. Repeat after me. Cornfield. Cornfield. Next word is, this one is very interesting. Earth steam. Earth steam. Repeat after me. Earth steam. Earth steam. Okay, look at the picture. This is called earth steam. Technically, just steam from the earth. Okay. The next one. This one is called harbor. Repeat after me. Harbor. Harbor. So car park is the place for cars to park, and harbor is the place for boats and ships to park. Very easy. The next one is called, this one, if you already watch Nemo, you know this word. This is coral. You're very good. Repeat after me. Coral. Coral. And if we have many corals, we'll create this one. A coral reef. Repeat after me. Coral reef. Coral reef. This one we learned from the previous lesson. Do you remember the word? What is it? What is it? It is waterfall. You are very good. Waterfall. Waterfall. Repeat after me. Waterfall. Okay, so we have just gone through 12 new words. Let's review a little bit, okay? Fascinating. Breathtaking. Canyon. Border. mount, volcano, cornfield, earth steam, harbor, coral, coral reef, and waterfall. Okay. Now, I want you to open the book, page 50, or you can keep on watching the video because I've just shown you the reading article. Now, I want you to look at this reading article. Don't read it yet, just look at the article. Now, I want you to answer. Tell me, what are the names of these 7 wonders of the natural world? What are the names of the 7 wonders of the natural world? The names. Okay, so the names of these 7 wonders of the natural world are Grand Canyon, Mount Everest, Pericotine Volcano, the Rio de Janeiro Harbor, the Great Barrier Reef, Victoria Falls, and the Northern Lights. So when you encounter this kind of question, how do you find the answers? When you encounter this kind of question, to find the answer, you need to scan through the whole reading article and look very carefully at the capital letters, because the capital letters will show you the names, right? Okay, so let's do another practice. Now, I want you to tell me what are the locations of these 7 wonders. So where are they? Don't tell me that is it in the earth. I know they are all in the earth. Well, but I want to know the specific answers, specific locations. Okay? Okay. Have you got your answers yet? So where are they? Where are the 7 wonders? Let's start Grand Canyon first. So Grand Canyon is in the US state of Arizona. You see here, US and Arizona, they all have capital letters at the beginning of each word. You see? Okay. Mount Everest is located in the Himalayas. Pericotine Volcano is in Mexico. You're very good. How about Rio de Janeiro Harbor? It is definitely in Brazil. Or you can say the Rio de Janeiro Harbor is in Rio de Janeiro. Next one is the Great Barrier Reef. It is in Australia. And next one is Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is in the Zambezi River between Zambia and Zimbabwe. So Zambia and Zimbabwe are 2 countries. And finally, the Northern Lights. Actually, the location of the Northern Lights is showed in its name. You see, the Northern Lights must be in the north. Very easy, right? So, in conclusion, when you encounter this kind of question, in order to find the answer, you need to scan through the whole reading text. Scan through the whole reading text and look very carefully at the capital letters. Okay? Okay. So now I want you to read the article again. Complete the sentences with the correct natural wonders. You can see these 6 sentences. Okay, so listen and read.
Lesson D. Natural Wonders. Page 50. Exercise 1. Reading. 7 Wonders of the Natural World. Here is a list of some of the most fascinating places in the world.
Over 5 million people visit the Grand Canyon in the U.S. state of Arizona every year. The breathtaking landscape is 445 kilometers long, 24 kilometers wide, and more than a kilometer deep.
Located in the Himalayas on the border of Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world and one of the most dangerous to climb. But that doesn't stop people from trying to get to the top of it every year.
Paricutin volcano in Mexico is more than 300 meters high, but it used to be a flat cornfield. In 1943, people saw the earth steam and crack. It grew into a new volcano in just 2 years.
The Rio de Janeiro harbor in Brazil is one of the biggest and most amazing harbors in the world. It has beautiful beaches and the famous Sugarloaf Mountain.
The Great Barrier Reef is not just one colorful coral reef. It's actually almost 3,000 of them. Many plants and gorgeous tropical fish live among these reefs off the coast of Australia.
Have you ever heard the crashing sound of millions of liters of water? The Zambezi River between Zambia and Zimbabwe falls 120 meters, making Victoria Falls one of the largest and loudest waterfalls on the planet.
The Northern Lights are exactly what their name suggests. Bright, flashing lights of amazing shapes and colors in the northern sky. The North Pole has the best view of them.
Wow, these 7 wonders are wonderful, right? Okay, so have you got the answers? Alright, so let's start, okay? Number 1, has beautiful beaches. Where has beautiful beaches? Excellent. The Rio de Janeiro harbor has beautiful beaches. As you can see in the 4th paragraph, this one, it has beautiful beaches. You see? Number 2, is a very loud waterfall. Which one is that? Exactly, it is Victoria Falls. See, look at this one in this paragraph. Loudest waterfalls on the planet. It is very loud, right? Number 3, is over a kilometer deep. Oh, which one is over a kilometer deep? It is definitely the Grand Canyon. Look at the last sentence of the paragraph. And more than a kilometer deep. Number 4, formed in 2 years. Which one formed in 2 years? It is the Paricutin volcano. Look at the last sentence of the 3rd paragraph here. It grew into a new volcano in just 2 years, which means that it only took 2 years to form a volcano, right? Number 5, change in shape and color. Oh, so which one changed in shape and color? It is the Northern Lights, as you can see here. bright, flashing lights of amazing shapes and colors. The last one. Da-da-da is off a country coast. Oh, which one is that? It is definitely the Great Barrier Reef. Look at the last sentence. Off the coast of Australia. Australia is a country, so it is off a country's coast, right? Right. Okay, so that is the end of the reading part. Let's move on to the listening. So we'll listen to a talk about the Great Barrier Reef. So this listening is about the Great Barrier Reef. Now, I want you to do task A and B. Okay? Let's do task A first. I want you to listen to a guide talk to two tourists at the Great Barrier Reef. Which statement surprised the tourists? Check the correct answers. Number 1. The Great Barrier Reef is made up of many smaller reefs. Number 2. You can see the reef from space. Number 3. You can see turtles near the reef. And number 4. Global warming can make the coral appear white. Okay, listen and check.
Page 51. Exercise 2. Listening. The Great Barrier Reef.
Can I have your attention, please? We're here. Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef. How's everyone feeling?
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Great. Now, before we start our snorkeling trip, I'd like to tell you a little bit about this reef, one of the wonders of the natural world. Many people think this is one large reef, but in fact, the Great Barrier Reef is made up of thousands of reefs and hundreds of islands. But we still just call it the Great Barrier Reef, not the Great Barrier Reefs.
Is it true you can see the reef from space?
Yes.
You can?
I don't believe it.
Yes, it's true.
How many kinds of coral are there?
Good question. There are about 400 kinds of coral here. When you go snorkeling, you'll also see many kinds of fish. And you can see turtles near the reef.
Really?
You're kidding.
Now, about snorkeling. Most people are amazed, but sometimes people think the coral should be more colourful.
What do you mean?
Well, the coral you see on TV looks very colourful. That's because the photographers used bright lights. Luckily, today is very sunny.
I heard that global warming can make the coral appear white.
Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, some of the coral you will see are dead. So, are you ready for some snorkeling?
Sure. Anything else we need to know?
Yes, please stay together.
Have you got the answers? Which statements are there? Now, statement number 2. You can see the reef from space. Okay, let's listen again and find the information.
Page 51.
One of the wonders of the natural large reef, but in fact of reefs, and hundreds of islands. But we still just call it the Great Barrier Reef, not the Great Barrier Reefs.
Listen, listen.
Is it true you can see the reef from space?
Yes.
You can?
I don't believe it.
Did you hear that? Is it true that you can see the reef from space? I don't believe it. So, this man raises his voice at the end of the question. Is it true that you can see the reef from space? It has a surprised expression in that. So it is very surprised. Okay, so that is the first statement. How about the second one? Still one. You can see the turtles near the reef. Okay, let's listen again.
Yes, it's true. Coral here. When you go snorkeling, you'll also see many kinds of fish. And you can see turtles near the reef.
Really?
You're kidding.
Now, about snorkeling. Most people...
Did you get that? Did you get that? And you can see the turtle near the reef. Really? You're kidding. See, she raises her voice and the man also raises his voice. Well, really? You're kidding. See, so they are very surprised. And that is all. There are only two statements that surprise the tourists. You can see the reef from space and you can see turtles near the reef. Okay, that is the end of part 2. Part P, I want you to listen again and answer these questions. Number 1, how many kinds of coral are there? So you give me a number, right? Number 2, how does the coral look on TV? So it is how. So you have to give me an adjective. Number 3, what's the weather like today? It is about the weather. So you have to listen carefully and decide if it is cloudy, sunny, snowy, windy. Let's listen. Number 4, what does the guy say to do? Okay, are you ready? Okay, listen again.
Page 51. Exercise 2. Listening. The Great Barrier Reef.
Can I have your attention, please? We're here. Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef. How's everyone feeling?
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Great. Now, before we start our snorkeling trip, I'd like to tell you a little bit about this reef, one of the wonders of the natural world. Many people think this is one large reef, but in fact, the Great Barrier Reef is made up of thousands of reefs and hundreds of islands. But we still just call it the Great Barrier Reef, not the Great Barrier Reefs.
Is it true you can see the reef from space?
Yes.
You can?
I don't believe it.
Yes, it's true.
How many kinds of coral are there?
Good question. There are about 400 kinds of coral here. When you go snorkeling, you'll also see many kinds of fish. And you can see turtles near the reef.
Really?
You're kidding.
Now, about snorkeling. Most people are amazed, but sometimes people think the coral should be more colourful.
What do you mean?
Well, the coral you see on TV looks very colourful. That's because the photographers use bright lights. Luckily, today is very sunny.
I heard that global warming can make the coral appear white.
Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, some of the coral you will see are dead. So, are you ready for some snorkeling?
Sure. Anything else we need to know?
Yes, please stay together.
Have you got all the answers? Okay, so number 1, how many kinds of coral are there? Very good. There are about 400 kinds of coral. Let's listen again, okay?
Page
Here. When you go snorkeling, there are about...
How many kinds of coral are there?
Okay. Listen. Oops. Sorry.
Good question. There are about 400 kinds of coral here.
How many? You see? See, there are 400 kinds of coral. Number 2, how does the coral look on TV? You have to answer this question correctly because I've just saw the answer. It is very colorful. Now listen again.
When you go snorkeling, You'll also see many kinds of fish, and you can see turtles near the reef.
Really?
You're kidding.
Now, about snorkeling. Most people are amazed, but sometimes people think the coral should be more colourful.
What do you mean?
Well, the coral you see on TV looks very colourful.
Uh-huh. The coral you see on TV looks very colorful. So that is the answer. Number 3. What's the weather like today? It is sunny today. Okay.
That's because the photographers use bright lights. Luckily, today is very sunny.
See? It is sunny or it is very sunny. Both are correct. And the last one. What does the guy say to do? He says, stay together. Now listen and check.
I heard that global warming white.
Some of the coral you will see are dead. So, are you ready for some snorkeling?
Sure. Anything else we need to know?
Yes. Please stay together.
Okay, you have done a very great job today. In this lesson, we learned 12 new words. We have just finished the reading and listening part. So that is the end of our lesson today. Thank you so much for watching the video. And it's been a very great trip. Have a nice day. Bye.